Good morning.
Good morning.
We stayed at Rutherford Beach in Creole, Louisiana last night, and pretty good. Hey Kim, what do you think? It was a place that we saw on a YouTube channel, like I said in one of my other videos. I think they're called Grand Adventures. I think yesterday I might have said something different. They're called Grand Adventures, and it's a really neat place. So you can come out here and camp with your whatever, your rig, your whatever trailer.
Yeah, there's tents, there's people in vans, there's big fifth wheels.
Schoolie way down there. So here's where we're at. You can see we're way down there. We're just taking Ollie for a walk, and as he's doing business number 2. And so we were listening to a podcast yesterday, and they I think it was Caitlin from The Bachelorette, is that right?
Yeah.
And what's it called? Off the Vine? Grape Therapy, I think is what it was called. So we listened to that, so I guess there's this thing they're doing with school-age kids. It's called High-Low Buffalo. Is that right?
Yeah.
High-Low Buffalo. So, and it's kind of like to talk about what are the highs of like maybe your day, what were the lows, and and the buffaloes were kind of the takeaways, like the most momentous or monumental things that were most important to that person. So Kim actually thought it was a great idea and said we should be doing that on our trips. So we're going to be kind of doing that with you guys, so our family and friends can kind of hear, like we said, we want to be real with people, the good, the bad, the ugly. So there goes the police, which is really nice to know that the police are doing the beaches. There's Kim again. Our Ollie's having some stomach issues this morning, so it's not nice. So one of the things that we wanted to say was, so what's a high, Kim?
Well, I think just being on the beach here like this, waking up to the sun, the blue, the sunset were good. The sunrise was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's free.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'd agree with that. I think that, and I think that it's kind of neat, right? That, we're staying on this beautiful beach on the Gulf, and it's free. And it was a beautiful sunrise this morning. And there was coyotes last night, pretty close it sounded like, and Ollie was a little alerted, but then he was good. But I would say the high is exactly what Kim said. So you can see behind us all those rigs, beautiful. And then I guess the low would be, Kim, low? The mosquitoes. The mosquitoes. So people don't really share that stuff on YouTube. Like they tell you about these great locations, and it is a great location. But oh my God, I was inside the trailer and I was with a fly swatter, if you can only imagine. And it was like carnage. I was like, yeah. And then Kim was going around with wipes to clean up all of the mosquito crap.
Easy to clean up vinyl though.
It is very easy to clean vinyl, yes. But I think we did really well. We had no mosquitoes last night, so we did really well. Oh, there's a nice little rig there. Got the generator going. I think the other thing we've realized is there's people that stay here a little long term, and I guess the other low would be, well, I'm not sure it's a low yet, but maybe like just not really sure of people, and that sounds really sad. We've met some great people already in the past week, like a huge shout out to Road Goddess Kathy, who we met in Davis Bayou. She is a fellow Canadian from North Bay.
Yeah, yeah. No,
And
it's
so it
good.
was really exciting to meet her and catch some ideas from her. But like yesterday, we pulled in and Kim was outside, and and my guess is harmless, but a gentleman approached Kim and started talking to her, and nothing out of the ordinary, like really just friendly. But we are
Just asking questions, and you're always not sure how much do you tell them, right? And then to not tell them just sounds so foreign because you're not being friendly. But
So I guess the low would be just still not sure of, of when people approach you, how do you handle it? And we are being ourselves. The campground's really different. I mean, when I was leaving yesterday, I was pulling out our trailer. Kim was taking the dog for a walk, and the campsite beside us,
he was a Navy guy.
He was a Navy guy, and he stood and saluted me as I pulled the rig out. And I'm gonna be honest, it was really sweet, and I felt really it was just really like there was community, I guess,
Everyone
of some sort.
waves to you as you leave.
Yeah.
If you're going out to sea.
We're out to pasture.
Literally, we're out to sea.
Yeah, literally we are. Yeah. Yeah. So I think one of the things would be, I guess, just to add to the bug thing would be, well, other bugs, the two-legged bugs, humans that approach you. And again, we don't want, our family is already, some of our family is really nervous about us doing this. So we don't want them to feel nervous because there was nothing, it was completely harmless. But it is just exactly what we were saying. It's just, when people approach you and start asking you, oh, they can see that the trailer's from Niagara. You're from Niagara. Oh, and then start asking whereabouts, and then where are you heading? And so, and everybody loves Ollie. Everybody loves Ollie. Like, oh, what a good-looking dog. Everybody wants to come and see him. And we have to remind people that, Ollie is a dog and and unpredictable. So, we don't really want people thinking that they can just come and pet our dog, and he's very guarded of us. And it actually, it's quite true. He is guarded of us. Last night, he was sitting right at the door with his nose right at the door, right, Kim? Hey?
Yeah, he was on.
I
wouldn't say he's
get
on
your
high
attention.
alert. Oh, I'm hearing. I want to know what that is. No, he is protective. He's curious, and he's looking after us.
Yeah.
And a dog bark goes a long way.
Yeah. Oh, there's those damn mosquitoes again. And then I guess the buffalo, which is kind of what was the overall for us? What do you think your buffalo was on this one? Although I want to call it Hilo Piccolo, because that's some kind of song, I think, but it was Hilo Buffalo.
I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily have one. Maybe just the drive, the distance we're out from that road.
Yeah. It is.
It's beautiful and well worth it.
Yeah, it is. It is a drive off of the highway for sure. But you are, it is pretty secluded out here. This is a wildlife refuge area near, I think, a little place called Cameron, which made us think of our Cameron. So we called him and just told him, hey, we were thinking about you because of this. Morning. But I think that the other thing would be
Look at the puppy.
oh my gosh, look how cute you are. I'll show the little puppy. There's a little puppy. Hi. Can I see you there? Yeah. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Ollie. Oh, Ollie, be nice.
Nice markings.
Thanks.
What's the puppy's name?
Xiang Mao.
Xiang Mao. Oh, beautiful. Well, nice to meet you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Bye. So I think maybe the other part that I would say to go with that buffalo piece, the big takeaway is, there's a dog up here, a bigger dog, is I would say like there was quite a bit of wildlife out here, and we saw a really neat bird. We got to look it up today to see what it was. The bird was like looked like an egret, and then had pink on it though, and then its bill was not pointed, but then actually rounds out, like long with a like round. So we don't know what it is. So I'd love to find out what that is. Here's a cool schoolie. That's really cool. Cool. Another cool schoolie. Yeah, so this is a really cool place.
Morning.
Morning. So, yeah. So that would be, I guess, the big takeaway on this.
Is to take time to do this, right? We second guessed ourselves about should we do this or not. It's so far off the highway, it's an hour, but we've got to learn to slow down and take time to do these things, and it was well worth it.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Kim.
And that's a big conversion of your thinking.
Well, and I think, like, you know, it's so cliche, right, for us to say it's the, you know, it's not the final destination, but the journey. And we keep saying it, but yet we find ourselves rushing for the destination. And in that, I think we're missing opportunity. And the opportunity, one, is to slow down, you know. And then I think the other one is just to, you know, enjoy every part of this. Like, there were some really cool places I think we could have checked out more, like, you know, when we were near Biloxi and that. There's some really big birds out here in this bay. I don't think I can go down there though, but I don't know what they are. Oh, Kim's walking away. So I don't know. I'm going to we'll turn the phone around that way and see if we can see them way out there. But they're quite large. I don't know what they are. Like, they look like a pelican, but pelicans are not that color. They're not white. These are big white birds with big bills. I don't know what they are. I'd love to find out. Yeah, I don't know if you can see those or not, but because they're pretty far out there. Excuse me. So anyways, this little place, Rutherford Beach in Creole, Louisiana, you know, really cool. We didn't need our heat on last night. Like, it was just a great spot to kind of stay the night and unwind. I mean, you probably could stay a couple of nights and enjoy yourself here. I don't know that there's really any hiking here. There is up towards that Cameron area. But this coming down here was all like these estuaries and just incredible. There's some dumpsters so you can dump your garbage. There is some porta potties for people that need that. There isn't anything else though. So there's no like, you know, potable water, and there's no dump station or things like that. So I think we did pretty good last night with what we had on board. And yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, so this is us here in Creole, Louisiana. And we hope you have a great day. And we're off to our next stop. Take care, everybody.